Hey, all you cruisers out there. This is John with TPF, Trips, Places, and Fun. And hey, we talk about cruise news and travel news and breaking news, vacation news, Branson, Missouri news. And hey, today we're going to talk cruising. And an arrest warrant has been put out for a cruise ship. Huh? All right, here we go. What a crazy and sad story. We're going to get into this. For all of you out there that have cruised before anywhere, give us your story. Leave some comments down below. What do you think about cruising? You know, what's going on in the world right now? Would you take a cruise right now? Is this a good time? Is this a bad time? Those of you who have never cruised, why not? And there's some valid reasons out there, I'm sure. I mean, it does take a little bit of money that you got to put aside, but all in all, I think it's one of the most budget-friendly vacations that you can take. And so we are huge cruising fans. We are just we're addicted. We're pretty addicted to cruising, and it's fun and it's exciting. And you're out on the open ocean, and the smells and the seagulls and the dolphins jumping out of the water, and the ports that you get to go to, and the snorkeling, and boy, on and on. The food and the entertainment and the shows, the amenities. I love an interior cabin where you shut the door on the cabin and it's completely pitch dark, and you can just sleep like a baby. Other times we enjoy balconies, but so much to do on a cruise. I mean, share your cruise story. I would love to hear it. Cruising must survive. It must continue. It must thrive, because if it doesn't, there's going to be a lot of sad people out there, including this guy right here, because we love cruising. So here's the story that we have, gathering information as best I can on the interwebs. We have Crystal Cruises. Who has ever sailed on a Crystal cruise? It's a kind of a luxury line where you've got this more of a luxurious kind of an upper scale experience. They announced bankruptcy, or actually liquidation. Let me back up just a little bit. They have a parent company. Their parent company just announced liquidation, okay? The parent company is named Genting, filed for liquidation, and they own Crystal Cruises, among other entities out there. Crystal Cruises, get this, an arrest warrant has actually been issued for the Crystal Symphony cruise ship. Crystal Symphony is actually cruising right now with real, live, living, breathing passengers. And there's an arrest warrant out on that ship. They have $2.1 million of unpaid fuel bills for both the Crystal Symphony and Serenity, those two ships. There's an additional $1.3 million unpaid for Star Cruises, the Superstar Libra ship, and these are owned by Genting. And so now an arrest warrant has been put out. Now, here's where it gets a little bit crazy. The ship was supposed to return to the United States, but instead they diverted to Miami, or to Bimini, Bahamas. This is crazy. And so, I mean, there's people on the ship. There's people on the ship enjoying the cruise, and they're supposed to be getting back to the States on Sunday, but instead they divert. I mean, like, boom, and they're flying down to Bimini in the Bahamas, and that ship flies the flag of the Bahamas. And so there they are in Bimini, and the idea is on Sunday they're going to disembark, and all of these passengers are going to be put on a ferry, and the ferry is going to cruise to Fort Lauderdale. It's called let me try to pronounce it, the Balleria, I think so, Balleria ferry to Fort Lauderdale, and then they're going to be provided ground transportation to Miami and Fort Lauderdale airport so they can jet home. And, and wow, what a story. Where do you hear about this kind of stuff? Crystal Cruises actually had already suspended operations for both expedition ships and ocean ships, open cruises through April 29th, 2022. And so this is this big story. You know, a U.S. district judge in Miami issued this arrest order, and wow, this story is going to only get more interesting, I presume. Yeah, but it is. It's sad because you don't want to see this happen. I'm sure from what things that I've read, it's an incredible cruise, and you know, would have loved to have taken a cruise on a more upscale ship and an upscale experience like that. You know, I've never done that, but you know, have you done that? Have you been on a Crystal ship, or how about another, you know, upscale type of a ship, you know, compared to well, the ship, you know, the cruise line we love, Royal Caribbean. We've also been on Carnival. We're thinking about going on Disney, and so that's kind of the next level upscale that we're shooting for at some point. But have you gone on one of these types of ships? And what do you think about this story? It's terribly sad. I think it's just unfortunate. Of course, it's the climate that we're living in. You know, businesses, unfortunately, because of everything that's gone on over the past couple of years, have had very difficult times, both small businesses and large businesses. And this is an example of that. And so unfortunately, we're going through this, but I'm encouraged to see the cruise lines in general are working hard at handling everything that's going on. You know, I'm hearing reports that people coming off cruises have been very satisfied, and generally speaking, a very normal cruise and not too many, you know, different types of restrictions or things like that. It just feels like a normal cruise to them. So that's great news to hear. So we're going on a cruise. We have one scheduled for May. Got one scheduled for May. And hey, by the way, would you sub to TPF? Ella made us this, and she wanted me to show it to you today. Sub to TPF, it's really easy. You just click a button. I mean, super easy. Click, and then it's all done. And you can turn on the notifications by clicking the bell. You can do that. Stay up to date on everything that's going on here. We're doing our best, and I think we're doing a decent job right now. It's our off season here in Branson, you know, where we own Escape Code. And so we're not working as much, although Amy's there working today, and I'll be working there a little later today. But we're kind of in our down season where we have more time to get with you guys and chat. Hey, look what I got. Amy got me these, and these are you know, this one says soft. I don't know if you can read that. This one says, oh, this is soft too. So there's soft, medium, and hard, different ones that I have. But get this. Maybe I'll show you my X-ray. Do you want to see an X-ray? I'll show you an X-ray in a moment. But I never thought that this would happen. I never thought that at my age, I'm 52 years old, and about 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, something happened to my thumb, and I just felt this extreme pain. So I'm thinking it's like trigger thumb, or I'm looking it up online to see what it is. And, you know, so all this time goes by, and then I go to the doctor finally and get an X-ray, and he's like, John, that's not trigger thumb, that's arthritis. And I'm like, what? That can't be arthritis. I'm only 52 years old. But the pain, everybody, oh my gosh, it is off the charts. And I can't like turn a key real well. I can't tie my shoes, can't pick things up, and it's just extreme pain. So I think I might have to have surgery. I go into a specialist next month. Here's an X-ray. Close your eyes if you don't want to see an X-ray. Some people might not want to see an X-ray. Go ahead and close your eyes right now. And there it is. You can see the arthritis, and if those of you that know how to read an X-ray, I guess, but there's supposed to be cartilage between those two bones, and they're not, and there's just bone rubbing on bone. And I've watched the surgery online, and it's not for the faint of heart, but it's super interesting. And I don't know why I'm talking about this, just because I saw these balls. Just bringing you into my world today. But yeah, they do surgery, they pull a tendon out, and they do something up here, and it's all kind of crazy stuff. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to have surgery or not, but guess what? These balls don't work because you're not supposed to use them on an arthritic thumb. So I'm just kind of playing with them over here, but I got like 6 of these or 4 of these or 5 or something like that. So anyway, there you go. When you get a video from us, no telling what you're gonna get. But leave some comments. We'd love to hear from you all. Are you enjoying the more frequent videos? Are you enjoying kind of us popping out and not only doing Branson, but also doing some cruising and different news like that? We really want to hear. It's really important to us because we do this for you. It's all about you guys. And all right, there you have it. And you guys have an amazing day. Next video coming out super duper soon. And so make sure you do what Ella wants you to do. Woo, right there, baby. There it is. Bye.